we're going to go back over what we talked about yesterday. Yesterday we did distance between 2 points. What I have is the foldable they did in class today. Yours was written on a, just written out. We do foldables in class for those of you who have never been in class. Right here, I'll actually put yours down so it looks a little more familiar. There you go. All right, so how do we find the distance between 2 points? This 3 steps will be on your test next Monday. So you need to know these 3 steps. You're going to draw a line connecting the points and label it C. That's what we did in pink down here. Then you're going to draw the rise and the run. So the rise and the run, we talked about you can go on top of it or below it. Between the points, count the squares. So you're going to count. Now today in class, or yesterday in class, sorry, when they were counting, some students were not counting this square right here. Remember, you're going from the corner to the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you have to go to that corner, 9. Sorry, and then label it A and B. Then we're going to use Pythagorean theorem to solve for C. Okay? So hopefully you remember this. Hopefully you got this down in your notes. So we're going to be on page 47 today. And we're going to be practicing. So either A, you need the pieces that I sent, and you need to print them out and attach, or you need to draw them on your grid paper. You're supposed to have grid paper at home so that you can do problems like this. Just so you know, in the next couple weeks, you're going to need more grid paper because we're going to be doing more stuff on grids, so please be sure that you have plenty of graph paper. If you need graph paper, then you are welcome to let me know and you can come pick some up. Also, as I've stated, that if you want copies of these journal notes, I have no problem getting them together for you and making a folder up front, and you, your mom or dad or whoever can come pick them up every week or so you can have them. That's okay if that's how you want to do it. That's fine. So I did not draw them. I'm gluing down my graph. So we're going to start on the right side of page 47. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on these. And I'm going to give you a minute or two. I want you to either pause this video and graph these points, or I want you, and then push play when you're done. Okay, hopefully you took the time to either glue these down or you took the time to graph them yourself. So our first step was to connect the points. So so a nice little thing is if you don't have a ruler, then you're welcome to use something like an index card. Anything with, the kids in class have been using their journals. So we're going to connect the points and label it C. The second step is to draw the what and what. We're going to draw the rise and the run. On your test next week, it's going to be fill in the blank like that. Draw the blank and blank, the rise and run. Then it's going to say count the, or something similar to that, so count the squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it says label it, and we're going to label it A and B. Then we use Pythagorean theorem. And we solve. So our A was 7 squared. B was 6 squared. C squared. So we have 49 plus 36. Take the square root. And square root of 85 is not a perfect square, so we're going to keep it as its square root form. All right. So this length right here is the square root of 85, which is close to, it's about 9.2 maybe, somewhere around there. All right, couple of things we need to remember is that A and B, it doesn't matter which one's A and B. C is always going to be my longest side. It's always going to be across from that right angle. It's always going to be the point, the side that connects the 2 points for us. It's called the hypotenuse. Okay. Be sure you know those facts about it. It's been lots of warm-ups, but all right. So we're going to connect the points. Label it C. Draw the rise and the run. Label it A and B. And count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we're going to use Pythagorean theorem to solve for C. So my A is 9 squared. B is 11 squared. 9 squared is 81. 11 squared is 121. +81 plus 121 is 202. Square root of it is not a perfect square. You need to refresh on what perfect squares are. I think it's on page 3 of your journal. All right, if you need more time, pause this at this point and push play when you're done. But if not, we're going to go to the left. And we have 3 graphs on this side that you need to draw. So I'm going to let you go ahead and pause this video. And I want you to draw those 3. All right, so hopefully you drew the 3, either on graph paper or did a sketch of them. All right, so we're going to start by connecting the 2 points, labeling it C, doing our rise and our run, labeling it A and B. Count the squares, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We use Pythagorean theorem to solve for C. 4 squared plus 3 squared equals C squared. 4 squared is 4 times 4, 16. 3 squared is 3 times 3, 9. 16 plus 9 is 25. Take the square root of it. It is a perfect square because 5 times 5 will give me 25. So that side over there is 5. All right, what I want you to do for this next one is I want you to do it by yourself. I want you to do all 3 of the steps, and I want you to solve for it. And then I want you to pause the video, solve for it, and then I want you to push play after you have worked it out. All right, hopefully you paused the video and you had tried this problem. So our first step is to connect our point. Some of you might have gone up with this. Some of you might have gone down. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Both of them are going to give me the same answer. You need to label this side C and these sides A and B. This side is 1, 2, 3, 4 units. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. Then I'm going to use Pythagorean theorem to solve for my C. Four squared is 16. 5 squared is 25. C squared equals 41, but I want to know what C equals, so I'm going to take the square root of it. And 41 is not a perfect square, so it's going to stay as the square root of 41. Alright, I want you to go ahead and do the same thing with this last one. I want you to pause this video, I want you to try it, and only push play once you've actually solved it. Alright, hopefully you connected these 2 points. And then I'm going to label it C. I'm going to do my rise and my run. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Label it A and B. My A and B don't matter. They're called legs, and it doesn't matter which one it goes with. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So 4 squared plus 6 squared plus C squared. 16 plus 36 is 52. Square root of 52 is not a perfect square, so we're going to leave it as a square root. Alright guys, that is all for today. Be sure that you're understanding this. Tomorrow we're going to do a review. I will send you the review. We will work it together. There will be a video of me going over it. And then on Monday you have a test over this. Now it is important that you remember you have to take the test on Monday. If you don't take it on Monday, it is a 0 for a test grade. So be sure that you're taking care of business. If you have any questions, please message me either through email or through Teams, and make sure that you're understanding. If you need more than this video, you can ask me questions. We can do a Zoom, or you can just look up videos of finding the distance between 2 points using Pythagorean theorem. And you will find a lot of math teachers out there have made videos over it. All right, y'all have a good day.